the customer obsession answer that sounds great, but fails the bar raiser. Most candidates describe doing their job well and call it customer obsession, but the bar raiser is specifically listening for the moment you sacrifice something real. A deadline, a stakeholder relationship, your own comfort, to move toward the customer when everyone else moved away. The question is, tell me about a time you put customer needs first even under pressure. This tests customer obsession. At Amazon, that means starting with the customer and working backwards, even when internal pressure is pushing you toward a faster or easier path. What the bar raiser is actually listening for is whether you move toward the customer's problem when the pressure gave you every reason not to, not just whether the outcome happened to benefit the customer. Here is how most candidates answer this question about customer obsession. Technically solid, outcome positive, and completely missing the signal the bar raiser is scoring.
On a project to revamp our checkout flow, we were 2 weeks from launch, and QA flagged that the new UI was slower on older mobile devices. My manager wanted to ship anyway and address it post-launch, but I pushed to delay by 3 days so we could optimize the rendering path. I profiled the bottleneck, made the fix, and we shipped on the revised date. Customer satisfaction scores for the flow improved after launch, and we didn't get the spike in support tickets we had seen with previous releases.
No evidence of pressure absorbed. Manager agreed quickly. Sacrifice unclear. A 3-day slip is not a real trade-off named. Customer impact described in outcomes, not in candidates' stated motivation. Here is what I am writing in the debrief right now. Item 1. No real sacrifice named. 3-day slip lacks stakes or consequence. Item 2. Pressure described but not absorbed. Manager capitulated without pushback. Item 3. Customer harm was hypothetical future tickets, not a named customer impact. Item 4. Motivation framed as quality hygiene, not a deliberate customer first choice. Verdict. Does not demonstrate customer obsession. Same question. Now listen for the moment the candidate names what they were willing to lose.
6 days before a major feature launch, our data pipeline silently started dropping roughly 12% of order status events. Customers weren't seeing real-time updates. My manager wanted to ship and patch post-launch to protect the date. I disagreed. I pulled the error logs, quantified the drop rate, and walked him through what that meant for a customer waiting on a delivery. He pushed back hard. I held the position, documented the customer impact in writing, and escalated to the team lead with data. We delayed 4 days. I wrote a detection runbook so the same failure mode could never silently reach launch again.
Specific metrics cited. 12% drop rate, not vague degradation. Real pressure absorbed. Manager pushed back and candidate held position with data. Customer harm named concretely, not framed as a hypothetical risk. Mechanism created. Runbook prevents recurrence, shows ownership alongside customer obsession. The story did not get better. The candidate got more honest about the cost. Item 1. Quantified customer harm with data. 12% event drop rate named. Item 2. Held position against manager pressure, escalated with written documentation. Item 3. Customer impact framed from customer's perspective, not engineering metrics. Item 4. Created detection runbook, converted single incident into a repeatable mechanism. Verdict, strong signal, raises the bar. Before your loop, run your customer obsession story through these 3 questions. Question 1. What did you give up or risk to put the customer first? If nothing was at stake, you described good engineering, not customer obsession. Question 2. Did someone push back, and did you hold your position with data? Pressure with no resistance is just a story about a decision, not a conviction. Question 3. Can you name the specific customer harm in concrete, human terms? Vague risk language tells the bar raiser you were optimizing for the system, not the customer. If you cannot answer yes to all 3, the bar raiser will not see customer obsession. They will see someone who did their job. How do your real stories score? Get a personalized report scored against the interview rubric Amazon uses for your role. Find it at interview101.com.